Jai Hind students, this is your online computer class. Today we will revise the chapter operating system. You know, your half-yearly exam is coming. 2 chapters are there in your syllabus. One is operating system and second chapter is MS logo. So today we will revise operating system. So be attentive and I am going to start the class. Okay, revision for half-yearly examination, operating system. These are the famous operating system. Hope all of you have seen Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7. Okay, now this chapter covers understanding of translator, then operating system, different type of operating system, and then differentiate between that type of operating system. Okay, these are the topics that we are going to cover in this chapter. Now this is the basic working of computer system. Computer take input and then process it and provide the output. Okay, this is the basic working. Means computer input लेता है, process करता है and output देता है. Okay, and for this working, computer should communicate with the user. Okay, or we can say we should communicate to the computer so that we can give instruction to the computer कि हमें क्या input देना है, उसको कैसे process करना है और क्या उससे output मिलना है. All these things to be defined to the computer. So we give instruction to the computer to do the task and how to do the task, from where computer will take input or from where it send output, and how to process it, where to store. All these instruction, who will provide the computer? We will provide the computer. Okay, the user will provide the instruction so that computer will work accordingly. Okay, now how computer can take instruction? It take instruction through the program. Okay, now computer can understand only binary language. Okay, computer can understand only binary language. Binary language is made up of 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, only made up of 0 and 1. All the instruction written in the form of combination of 0 and 1. See the figure, there are various combination of 0 and 1. Okay, just as suppose you can understand English or Hindi or any other native language. If you are Bengali, you know Bengali. If you are Odia, you know Odia. ठीक है? If you are Gujarati, you know Gujarati language. So in this way, when we talk about computer, computer can understand only which language? Binary language. Okay, but have you seen anywhere कि we are writing the code in the form of 0 and 1? No, we are writing the code in programming language, and programming language is similar to English type language. Okay, because so that we can easily write the program in it. Got it? User will write the instruction in the English type simple language to give instruction to the computer, but computer cannot understand that language. Computer can understand only binary language. So there should be a translator between these two. हम किसी और लैंग्वेज में कंप्यूटर को इंस्ट्रक्शन दे रहे हैं, कंप्यूटर कोई और लैंग्वेज समझता है. Then what should we do? There should be a translator between user means us and computer. जो इंस्ट्रक्शन दे रहे हैं हम लोग कंप्यूटर को, कंप्यूटर उस इंस्ट्रक्शन को समझ सके. For that we should have some translator. Okay, तो see, this is the instruction that we are giving to the computer. These are the basic programs in English type language. देखो, it is English ना. Input, print, कहीं भी आपको 0, 1 दिख रहा है? नहीं. तो wait a minute. So we write instruction in English type language and computer will understand binary language. Got it? We both know different language. We know English language and computer will write the instruction in binary language. So there should be a translator or interface between them who translate English type language into binary language. Okay. Here it comes operating system. Of what operating system do? It acts as a translator. Okay. It changes instruction given by the user into computer readable form and again computer output into the user readable form. Means दोनों के बीच में ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम यूजर और कंप्यूटर के बीच में क्या करता है? It acts as a interface. Due to operating system, user can take work from the computer. कंप्यूटर कैसे वर्क कर पाता है? With the help of operating system. ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम ही कंप्यूटर को बताता है कि उसे क्या करना है. ओके, तो इट्स acts as a interface between the user and the computer. Now, the translator between the user and the computer knows both the language. Okay, such type of translator interface is called operating system. We give instruction to the computer through operating system. ये लाइन बार बार हमें रिपीट करनी है. ओके, क्या कि computer understand only binary language and we write the instruction in English type language, and the translator know both the language, so it converts English type language into computer readable form, means binary language, and again computer जो output देता है that will be converted into the English type language or the language that user can read or understand. Okay, now operating system is made up of special commands which control computer. Operating system, this is the first program that is loaded into the computer. Okay, this is a system software and it controls all computers, devices, processing of input output. These are the examples of operating system. MS-DOS, ये नेम आपको लर्न करने हैं. ओके, these are the example of operating system. Means operating system, MS-DOS is a operating system, MS Windows is a operating system. Here MS stands for Microsoft. This is the company which made these operating system. Okay, and Unix is another operating system. So you have to learn these names. These are the examples of operating system. See, these are the tasks. Operating system is responsible for all the tasks. Okay, how to take input from the keyboard, how to take input from the mouse, and how to store the anything inside the drives. Okay, how to run softwares and how to send output to the monitor or use the printer. All these things are controlled by the operating system. Okay, operating system is a system software. Without operating system, computer can't work. This is the first program that is loaded inside the computer, and after that we can load any other application software. Okay, so operating system is acts as a interface between the user and the computer. Okay, because of operating system only we can take work from the computer. Now, these are the functions that you have to learn. These are the functions of operating system. What is it? First is, it controls the working of input and output devices. Okay, means, just a minute, it controls the working of input output devices. What are the input device? Mouse, keyboard, microphone, All these are input device. And what are output device? Monitor, speaker, printer, all these are output devices. Okay, now how to take input and how to provide output. Okay, all these controlling are done by operating system. This is the work of operating system. Okay, now it assign various program to memory. Okay, because when operating system is loaded, then only we can load any other program. We can install other programs like MS Office or Tux Paint or any other browser, Adobe, any program that you are using, that we can store in the computer memory only when operating system is there. So it assign प्रोग्राम्स टू द मेमोरी. उन प्रोग्राम्स को कहाँ रन करना है ये कौन असाइन करता है, कहाँ पे के मेमोरी में कहाँ स्टोर करना है ये कौन डिसाइड करता है? ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. ओके, तो फर्स्ट इज इट कंट्रोल्स द वर्किंग ऑफ इनपुट आउटपुट डिवाइस. सेकेंड इज इट्स असाइन वेरियस प्रोग्राम टू द मेमोरी. ओके, थर्ड इज it runs the application software. I told you कि first of all we load the operating system inside the computer and only after that we can install any other application software. What are application software? The software which is made for to do a particular task. Just like MS Office is MS Word is for to editing the document, PowerPoint is to make the presentation, Excel is for spreadsheet software. These are the various application software. Games is also application software. Tux Paint is also application software. All these are installed in the computer only if there is operating system. अगर operating system नहीं होगा तो you cannot install anything. Okay, now keep track of copy and storage of files. कहाँ पे हमें स्टोर करना है, उसको कहाँ से कहाँ कॉपी करना है, पेस्ट करना है, all these are done by the operating system. Okay, and last, the most important thing, it provides security by means of password to prevent misuse of computer. Okay, हम अपने कंप्यूटर में पासवर्ड लगा देते हैं. ये फैसिलिटी कौन प्रोवाइड करता है? ये ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. ओके, वी कैन make our system password protected with the help of operating system. In this way, operating system provides security to our computer. Okay, or the resources attached to the computer. Now, operating system is of two types: single user operating system and multi-user operating system. Okay, operating system is what? It is a system software. Okay, what is it? It acts as a interface. Now, it is of two types. One is single user operating system, another is multi-user operating system. As name shows, single user operating system, there is only one computer and only one person can work on it. This is called single user operating system. Okay, for example, MS-DOS, Microsoft DOS. See, this is the interface of the Microsoft DOS. Okay, now again repeat with me. This is the line that you have to remember. If only one person can work, it is called single user operating system. Okay, the question can be framed in the way, if one person if on one computer only one person can work, it is called single user operating system. Okay, so these are the basic definition of anything, and you have to learn it, because question can be made from this way. Okay, this your paper is MCQ based, so you have to prepare like that, and all the concepts should be clear to you. Okay, the first and the latest version of Windows that you have to find. Okay, now move to single user operating system. Single user operating system is a type of system that has been developed and designed to use on a computer. It has one user at a time. Same thing, it is how it is designed, that only one user can use it. One user can work, can do many things at a time. Okay, it can play the music, it can do another typing work, but there is only one user. Single task operating system, some are the single task, some are the multiple task. Okay, single user operating system provides the facilities to be used on one computer by one user. In other words, it supports one user at a time. The same thing that you have to learn. Single user means one user at a time. Okay, it may support more than one profile. In your lab, have you seen there, when you open the system, आपके सामने दो ऑप्शन आते हैं, या तो स्टूडेंट लॉगिन और स्कूल लॉगिन. ओके, देयर इज टू ऑप्शन इन फ्रंट ऑफ स्टूडेंट और स्कूल. तो these are the two profiles. Okay, you can open the system as a school admin or you can open the system as a student. Both the profiles have different security features. Okay, now single keyboard and single monitor are used for the purpose of interaction. Okay, and the most common example of single user operating system is found in our typical home computer. हमारे घर पे जो भी कंप्यूटर होता है उसमें कौन सा वर्जन है? सिंपल OS है. That is the example of single user operating system. Okay, Windows 95, Windows NT, all these are the single user operating system. Now we have multi-user operating system. What is we have? Multi-user operating system. As name shows, on one computer, if more than one person can work, then it is called multi-user system. Okay. For example is MS Windows, जो हम स्कूल में हमारे वर्जन है विंडोज का 10, that is multi-user operating system. In multi-user operating system, more than one person can work. अब इसको ऐसे मत सोचना कि एक ही सिस्टम पे साथ में दो लोग बैठ के they are using the same system. ठीक है? Behind this word there is another concept. Let's discuss. This is the Windows operating system. Now see, this is our multi-user operating system. How it works? There is a one system, the main system, and other terminals are connected to it. Okay, and that system terminals can you log in this main system and use it. This system is called multi-user operating system. This is based on with the help of this can be implemented with the help of networks. Okay, see, this is complex than single user. कैसे है फिर से समझना. This the middle, see this system, this is the middle system, this is the main system, and other terminals are connected to this system. Okay, now other terminals are not working on their system. ये सब टर्मिनल अपने सिस्टम पे वर्क नहीं कर रहे, ये इस मिडिल वाले सिस्टम पे लॉग इन करके वर्क कर रहे हैं. मीन्स दिस सिस्टम इज यूज्ड बाय दीज टर्मिनल, ऑल दीज टर्मिनल्स. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड मल्टी यूजर ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. ओके, एंड ऑल दीज आर कनेक्टेड वाया नेटवर्क. Now each user is provided with a terminal. Okay, see, each user is provided with a terminal and all these terminals are connected to main computer. See, the user one is main computer and other terminals are user 2, user 3, user 4, user 5. Okay. In multi-user environment, it is very important to balance the requirement of the user and the resources of the main computer are shared among the user. Means, what is the purpose of this multi-user? हमें क्या जरूरत है? Why we are using this multi-user? Because this here we can save the resources. We can share the resources. Okay. Here we can share the resources. How? Suppose user 1 has a printer. So we don't need, if other users are connected to this terminal, we don't need user 2, user 3, user 4 or user 4 don't need the separate printer. We can share, they can share the same printer. How? User 2 will log in user 1 and give the print command, and the printer which is connected to user 1 will print. Again, एक बार फिर से बताती हूँ. Now, user 1 is connected to a printer और किसी के पास printer नहीं है. Okay. Now, if user 2 need to print something, what it will do? It will log in into the user 1. वो इस कंप्यूटर में user 2 क्या करेगा? user 1 में log in करेगा and give the print command. मतलब इसके प्रिंटर को यूज करेगा and give print command and the get the required print out. Okay. In this way we can share the resources. Okay. In this way we can share the resources among the user. This is the main feature of multi-user operating system. Okay. Sorry. Now here we are comparing the single user operating system and multi-user operating system. Single user operating system, the first one is for single user operating system, second column is from multi-user operating system. Now single user operating system, one computer is used by one user, and in multi-user operating system one computer is used by more than one user at the same time or different time. ये आप भूल जाओ. The main line is, you have to learn the main line. What? One computer in single user operating system, one computer is used by one user, and in multi-user operating system one computer is used by more than one user. Okay. Here we have one user and here we have more than one user. Now example of single user, the Palm handheld computer at our home. ठीक है. And multi-user operating system, it is generally used in the big companies or in bank where we have time sharing system. Okay. And then it is divided, the CPU time is divided among the user. Now we have attributes. The single user operating system is simple and multi-user operating system is complex. Okay, that we have already discussed. This is the simplest one कि just system खोलो, बैठो, काम करो and then it's okay. Now complex one में we have to log in into another computer by another computer. Okay, when we have open our system, we are logging into another computer. Okay. So this is a complex system. Here we need networking also. Now examples. What are the example of single user operating system? Windows 95, Windows NT and Windows 2000. All these are the examples of single user operating system. Now we have multi-user operating system. Unix, Linux, mainframes, all these are example of multi-user operating system. The Windows that we are using today in our lab or at our home, that is also example of multi-user operating system. So learn the example, learn the definition and be ready for the exam. Okay students, hope I had covered all the topics from this chapter. Read it thoroughly, concept wise. If you have any problem, you can ask when window is open, and also after this class I am going to share the worksheet question bank type, multiple choice based worksheet. Just revise it, and if you have any problem, we will discuss it. Okay, that's all for today. Have a nice day. Take care.